Rodriguez, and this is
Janice 老师.
I teach 4th to 8th grade. I teach Spanish.
Hi, everybody. This is Lisbeth Rodriguez, your Spanish teacher, and I wanted to share with you some information about myself so that if you don't know me, you can get to know me a little bit better. I know some of you already do, but those who are new to the school, I wanted to introduce myself. So I was born in Chihuahua, Mexico. Chihuahua is located in the northern part of Mexico, right at the border with Texas. It's the biggest state in the country, and its weather it's very dry and warm, kind of like the one in Arizona. Okay. The name, I know it's a funny name, Chihuahua, but I assure you it has nothing to do with the dog. Okay. And I wanted to tell you I'm very passionate about my country, Mexico. It's a place where you can find a great variety of landscapes. You can go to the ocean, the desert, the woods. You can find amazing food, amazing people, and it has a great history and a lot of culture. So it's one of the countries that we're going to learn in our culture part of the class. On the right side of the screen, you can see the flag, and that is something that we learn about too. We learn about the flag of all these countries. And this flag has also have a lot of history, but it's not for now for me to tell you. I wanted to share why I decided to become a teacher. So when I graduated high school, I went to the University of Monterrey in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, where I studied architecture. I studied there for 5 years, and then I graduated and started working right away. I worked in construction and also in the development of residential communities. And I decided to study architecture because I just love art. I love, landscaping and interior design. I love photography. I love infrastructure, and I appreciate beautiful buildings. But although I was very happy, it was not a complete fulfillment for me. There was a bug inside of my heart bothering me, telling me to do something else. My mom is a teacher. My sister's a teacher. A lot of the members of my family are teachers. And so that was something that was very curious to me, and what would happen if I do it. So I stopped working in architecture and I started teaching. I started teaching for adults and also for kindergartners, and it became my true love. I love teaching, and it's something that I am really grateful that I decided to do. And I worked for a few years, and then I got married in 2008, and I stopped working for about 10 years to dedicate myself to my family. I married this amazing guy. His name is Carlos, and I have 2 beautiful daughters, Mari Jose, who's 11, and she's about to start the 6th grade, and Emilia, who's 7. She's about to start 2nd grade. They are both very curious, active, outgoing, intelligent little girls. They both speak Spanish and English, and they are the loves of my life. And then I want to share with you something else. I want to share my passion for travel. I think traveling is one of the most educational activities you can do. It's great to get to know other countries, other cities, learn the culture, eat the food, learn their history. And it's something we as a family try to do as often as we can. The first picture right there, right here, it's my daughters and myself in Las Vegas. We made a short weekend trip, and it was just fun for us to see all the buildings and how the lights and all these amazing structures they do to compete with each other and make them look majestic and fun. The next picture right here is me and my husband. We weren't married at the time, but we traveled to Spain, to Europe, and it was my engagement trip. We loved the country, the food, and we had an amazing time. Here on the bottom, this is me and my in-laws in Chichen Itza in Yucatan, in Mexico. And we traveled as a family, and we learned a lot about the Mayan culture. It's an amazing place. Over here on the top, it's a very fun trip that me and my friends did to San Diego. And here on the bottom, this is my anniversary trip to Seattle with my husband. And I just loved Seattle. They have great coffee, which I love coffee. And of course, the first Starbucks, it's in Seattle. So right around the corner from where we are standing in that picture. And we ate amazing food and we had a great time. And these are just some of the trips that I have made. But I encourage you to travel. I encourage you to learn another language. I encourage you to be curious and to be participative and to come to class with a lot of, want to learn. I really look forward to the new school year and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
I teach from the TK all the way to 3rd grade. I teach Mandarin. I'm your Mandarin teacher. This is Janice 老师. What does 老师 mean? 老师 means teacher. So you can call me Janice 老师 or you can call me Mrs. Janice. But I prefer you call me Janice 老师. I came from Taiwan. I was born in Taiwan. Taiwan, where is Taiwan? Taiwan is next to China. It's a very small island. How small is it? This is China, and Taiwan is very small. And in Taiwan, even it's a small island, but it's very crowded. A lot of people live over there. So in Taiwan, the building, can you see the building? Yeah, it's a high building. Everywhere there's a high building, maybe 100 floors, 50 floors. It's very high. The very famous one is 101. Okay, you can see the fireworks over there. Oh, it's beautiful. And the next one, can you see? Oh, the little girl, who is it? It's me when I was 3 years old. And next one, you see the Tamkang University. Yes, I got my bachelor degree over there. And this next one, I'm introducing my family. The picture one is my family in Taiwan. My dad and mom still in Taiwan, and my brothers and sisters, they're in Taiwan too. And the number 2 picture is a family here. My husband, my daughter, and then my son. And number 3 is my family member too. They are my pets, my dog. The white one, his name is Didi, and the black one is Dongdong. Dongdong is the smartest boy in the whole wide world. He knows everything. Once I taught him one time, and he suddenly just understand. And he understands all the Mandarin. Cool, huh? Okay, and how about my habits? I like to do, first one is camping. Yes, I love camping. Because camping is very fun. You can see a lot of wild animals over there, and you can see the stars in the sky. It's beautiful. And my number 2 things I love to do is reading. Do you like reading? Yeah, I know you same as me, right? And number 3 is my favorite one, is teaching. Yeah, this is my first year teaching. It looks like me? A little bit, huh? Okay, it's my favorite thing. I love teaching. I start teaching stuff from, I graduated from the university. And this is can you see the 4 ladies? Okay, they are the principal in Taiwan. Last year when I back to Taiwan, I visited. And the number 4 things I love to do is I make music. I love to play the instrument. Can you see the instrument? Do you know what is it? You know that? That's right. It is a yangqin. Yes, I know some students, you know that. What is a yangqin? It sounds like a piano, but not exactly sing. It's make nice and beautiful music. Next time, I'm going to play to you. You would love it. Okay, and then next one, I'm going to talk about the content. And this year, what are we going to learn this year for TK and the kindergarten student? We're going to learn the first one is the family member. Like, do you know how to say mom? How do you know that? You are so smart. That's right. It's a mama, right? And the rest of the family member, we're going to learn this year. And then number 2, we're going to learn some pets, the animals. Oh, I heard somebody say that. How do you know how to say dog in Mandarin? Yes, it is a 小狗. Wow, you're so smart. And number 3, we're going to learn something about the hobbies. What do you like to do? And for the first grader into third grade, we're going to discover more colors. I know you know a little bit colors, like you remember 红, red, how do you say that? Yes, you got it, 红色. And the food and the toys and the stationery, a lot of things in the school. And this is the year we're going to discover the thing. And next part, as a very important thing, we're going to learn something. After that, you're going to go to the Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, the world language part, speaking is the most important part. So the word will help you to speak more. I hope can hear your sound and you speak some Mandarin and be happy and very excited to hear your voice. Can't wait to hear you.
We're gonna use CISO as our teaching tool. We're gonna use it as a form of communication as well for students and parents and teachers. We're gonna use it for videos and assignments and everything that's classroom related.
And also we're gonna use a Google Classroom. Teachers will post all the videos in the Google Classroom. Before the class, go to Google Classroom to check it. After the class, go to Google Classroom to check it again, because the homework or any classwork will post it in the Google Classroom.
Spanish class is not only about the language. We learn, of course, every basic rule about the language, spelling, grammar, vocabulary, but we also learn about the culture of the 21 Spanish-speaking countries in the world. We learn their history, geography, and holidays.
For Mandarin, we're going to learn Chinese New Year and of course the Mandarin. So not only Chinese New Year, we also have a lot of holidays to celebrate in China and in Taiwan.
Spanish classroom is room 40, and this is our classroom.
Mandarin classroom is in room 39. This is my classroom.
So excited to start the school year, Wolves.
Cannot wait to see you.
Adios, amigos.
再见，小朋友。
Oi, oi, boys and girls, good morning. I'm your music teacher, your band teacher, your choir teacher, Mr. Raven. Those who don't know me, I'm your music teacher. Get excited. I do miss you all so much, and I can't wait to see you when we come back together. But until then, we're in distance learning, so I'm going to tell you just a little bit about what we're going to do in music class. All right, so I am going to pre-record some videos for you, and sometimes I'm going to ask you to send something back to me, let me know you're watching, but it's not going to be too hard because I know you have all your other academics. So when you come to my class, I want you to feel like, oh, I'm about to have so much fun. I'm going to shoot different videos in different environments so we can really have a different scenery so it's not like this all the time. But I want you guys to know, I want you to stay safe so we can come back together sooner. And a little bit about choir, concert choir, and band. Concert choir, I really want to have concert choir with you, and I figured out the way that they do it. And so I'll talk about that in the video that's longer about what we're going to do. In band, I want you to look up this. Smart Music. This is a program I've been looking at. It allows me to send the music to you and you to practice, and it records your notes and it shows you when they're right or when they're wrong. But that's something good that's going to be coming. That's only if you are interested. I really want to continue that. But I'm not going to ask you guys to buy lots of instruments or anything like that. But I am going to put something online and have a link so you can have some percussion instruments that are pretty cheap, or maybe we can still do our recorders because that's on Smart Music too. But I'm just so excited to be here and just be strong and healthy for you. I'm going to make your lesson so engaging and so fun that you're going to be wondering, what's Mr. Raven got for us next week? All right, until then, adios.